On this episode of Inside the Blueprint, from electronic manufacturing to healthcare management, you'll learn all about companies that are changing the future. With the addition of millennials to the workplace and the need for digital transformation, Pathways Consulting Group and ServiceNow help you navigate the new digital age. It's vital that you have a title insurance company analyze the risks before you complete a home purchase or financial settlement. Zwirin Title Agency is there to help you make the right investments. Because of their high-tech machines, Precision Graphics is one of the top electronic manufacturers in the country, serving both small and large companies. From renal dialysis to cancer cases, Specialty Care Management helps companies control their claim costs and take care of their patients. From the beginning, Intimidator has been developing products that help improve people's lives. Their high-quality mowers and UTVs are made to be safe, effective, and fun to ride. With 32 manufacturing facilities on 3 continents, Dyno Nobel is one of the largest explosive manufacturers in the world. We're living in a digital age, and it's time companies start improving their workflow. We'll take a look at companies that are helping to digitize the workplace to unlock productivity and expand your digital footprint.
It's clear we're in an unprecedented time right now. All businesses are thinking through the future of work. For those that are successful in the pivot to the future of work, will be the ones that not only survive in this unique time, but will thrive. You know, for most companies today, they weren't ready for the shift to a full remote workforce. So you need to create digital workflows so that anyone working anywhere has a way to productively and quickly do their job. One of the challenges with a millennial workforce is they're very, very accustomed to working with applications. So those applications are very user-friendly, very interconnected. So right now, the best chance of success is moving that into the workplace.
Jeff Gebanazzo developed Pathways Consulting Group to help enterprises all over the country invest in the best digital transformations. Because of their partnership with ServiceNow, Pathways is at the forefront of digital transformation.
I worked at a lot of software companies, good software companies, but I was frustrated by the way they treated their customers. I started Pathways because I believe customers deserve the successful outcomes they signed up for, along with excellent customer service along the way.
ServiceNow is a platform that was created to help enterprises automate their work so that employees are able to work seamlessly through the digital landscape.
So we think of workflow as a verb, right? You can workflow anything. So ServiceNow and what we've been able to do even during current events, it's all about the workflow, right? It's automating workflow, digitizing the work environment to create a better experience for your customers and your employees. ServiceNow has become the standard platform for large enterprises around the globe. If you look at the Global 2000, today, about 51% of the Global 2000s operate on ServiceNow and have created it as a standard within their organization across all lines of business.
Let Pathways and ServiceNow help your company work smarter and faster.
We're very excited about our partnership with ServiceNow. It's what we do, it's all we do. We've spent over 10 years perfecting a methodology to help clients maximize that investment in ServiceNow.
When we think about the future of work, we think about delivering great customer outcomes. We think about delivering great customer experiences. We do that by leveraging our broad ecosystem across all industries and all departments within an enterprise. Our mission is to make the world of work better for people. And if you think about that, 10 years ago, IT was a support function within the business. IT now is the business. Companies need to digitally transform, and the only way to do that is to be able to create great experiences and great outcomes for their customers and their employees. Our partnership with Pathways goes back 10 years to when we were just an ITSM company and has evolved over the years where they're now delivering successful deployments across the platform, across industry. They also have a customer satisfaction rating 5 out of 5, which is unprecedented.
To learn more about Pathways Consulting, visit their website, pathwayscg.com, or watch this segment again on InsideTheBlueprint.com. Buying commercial real estate for your business or as an investment is exciting. But before you make the leap, make sure you avoid surprises with the help of a title insurance agency. Here's what you need to know.
Here is where in Title Agency, we perform title insurance services and settlement services for parties that are buying and refinancing real estate. We ensure the ownership interest of the buyer and the first lien hold interest or second lien hold interest of the lender. And we make sure to disclose to them what is impacting title and let them know what it is exactly that we can insure. Sometimes within the title searches, you can find restrictions or easements and other information that impacts use. And every buyer of real estate wants to go into that purchase informed.
There are many interesting case studies in this regard.
One of my favorite case studies is where we were helping a buyer purchase an apartment complex. The seller's family had been in title for over 60 years and obtained part of the real estate from the municipality. But there were some things that were not done to finalize that conveyance from the municipality, and we helped everyone get over the finish line to get all of the property they were expecting. Another example I like to share is a commercial buyer was purchasing a sand and gravel pit, and we had to search back to the mid-1800s because we knew that was around the time frame that mining and mineral rights were conveyed in that locality. When we did our searches, we found that 1 acre of this very large sand and gravel pit actually was not eligible for use for the sand and gravel pit purposes. Having searched the property for over 150 years, they knew that we uncovered all that there was to find and felt that the risk of purchasing with the restriction was very limited compared to not knowing.
There's a big difference between a title agency and a title company.
A title company does provide direct services to end consumers and only represents its own risk analysis. Whereas a title agency often has contracts with several title companies, and we can represent a buyer or lender's interest in getting to the best possible risk position through negotiating with the various carriers. We have contracts with 3 national insurance carriers.
Paula also wants to help commercial real estate buyers avoid some common misconceptions and eliminate assumptions.
One of the common misconceptions about title insurance is that we insure the survey. We actually show exceptions on our policy for those items that show on the survey as a potential title issue. Statistically speaking, title problems are known to happen in 25% of transactions. Our job is to help clean up those problems prior to getting to closing and identifying specifically what the problem is as well as how to resolve it. Something that many of our clients find important is the credentials that I have. These credentials are not required to be in title insurance, but I've been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to get them, including a law degree, an MBA, and a certification called a Certified Title Professional. I have to say, I know title insurance isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but I really love what we do.
For more information about Zwirin Title Agency, visit their website at zwirentitle.com. And of course, visit our website, insidetheblueprint.com. Today, electronic manufacturing takes on a whole new level in New Jersey. With increased technology, it's time to bring big manufacturing back to the U.S.
In the electronics manufacturing industry, the common misconception is that you need to go to the Asian market for cost-effective manufacturing. But with the advancements in 21st century technology, you're able to keep domestic manufacturing in the United States using faster equipment, faster throughput, which allows you to increase efficiencies in your factory.
Precision Graphics is a full-service electronic manufacturer that provides personalized solutions for both small and large companies.
So my grandfather founded Precision Graphics in 1971, and we've been producing electronics ever since that time. When he founded it, the idea was we were going to design and build electronics for other companies. That idea's evolved from when we went to building small runs to mass production. What started as us just building parking meters for people has grown now to producing assemblies for every kind of industry imaginable. Medical, industrial, power, telecommunications, consumer electronics, and we all do it here in the United States.
When it comes to electronic manufacturing, it's all about the technology.
One of the things that our customers really appreciate is we literally treat them as a partner in the business. There is a misconception in the industry that If you choose to go to offshore with your manufacturing, you're automatically going to see potentially better pricing. It really comes down to the time it takes to build a board. Then our ability to build that PC board in a specific time frame is equal to anything around the world. So it really makes us as competitive.
We have machines that can literally place parts the size of a grain of peppers, a flake of salt. It can place 60,000 of those per hour on circuit boards, and we have 4 of those production lines here in New Jersey.
Building lasting client relationships is important to Precision Graphics.
We've been with companies, from startup till, now there's 25 years we've been involved with them. So that's a huge thing. A lot of customers have their own designs and their own engineers, and then they come to us for the manufacturing. We offer, design for manufacturing, DFM. We help them get through the process of making sure that it's done correctly. We care about our customers, we care about their growth. If they succeed, we succeed.
For over 45 years, Precision Graphics has seen multiple generations grow through the company.
One of the best parts about being a small family-owned business is that you truly grow up in the business. There's multiple people that work here today that grew up in the business, that came to our company picnics as they were children with their parents, and now they work here as adults and their parents still work here and their kids are now working here. And it allows you to feel like you're just at one place, you're at home the entire time you're here at the business. A lot of our customers are small operators. They're bringing a technology to the market that maybe doesn't exist yet, or it's a cutting-edge technology. Some of the big giant Fortune 500 guys, they get lost in the mix and they can become a small operation. No one really cares about them. The beauty of Precision Graphics is we have that small family feel. You're not getting lost, you're not being felt like you're one of these tiny operators, but you're truly a perfect fit no matter the size of your company.
To learn more about Precision Graphics, visit their website, precisiongraphics.us, or watch this segment again on InsideTheBlueprint.com. The healthcare industry is an ever-changing one, and that means managing risks can get complicated. Companies need to understand all of their options for future savings.
Risk management is really trying to assess your risk in advance, putting proactively solutions that are in place that are going to help you underwrite or understand the risk. Cost containment means you've incurred a cost that might not have been predicted, might have been higher. Then you try to negotiate a deal to reduce that exposure. So cost containment has been the focus of the industry because it was easier to get the claim and then try to negotiate it down.
Specialty Care Management provides a complete risk solution that helps companies take back control over claim costs.
I came out of the hospital industry originally and then moved into the risk industry. I then went to the reinsurance world and the self-funded world, and in that I started developing solutions that were consistent with risk management as opposed to just cost containment. The evolution of specialty care came out of that basis.
We really take a broader perspective of what risk management means and how we bring that to the market. Within that, it's really important that we are very patient forward and very patient centric. We're helping maximize the funds and the allocation of those funds for an employer so that they can provide the best benefit package to their plan at the most affordable rates so that it's a sustainable thing.
From renal claims to transplants, Specialty Care Management provides a patient-focused solution.
Our flagship product is certainly our dialysis risk management program. And that dialysis risk management program really highlights our core values and our core value proposition to the market in a way that is the most tangible immediately for a group, and also the largest impact, both from a financial perspective for a plan and also for its members as far as enhancing overall benefit package. Beyond just case management, it really gets down to the granular level where we assess the risk of each individual member, their diagnoses, their care treatment plan, and understanding exactly what the special and specific needs of that person is from a clinical perspective to maximize their day-to-day quality of life.
Cancer cases are a prevalent interest in risk management services. With their oncology case management program, Specialty Care Management is able to control costs while still delivering exceptional care.
I started out in nursing as a cardiology nurse and had some great nurses to guide me and educate me on what to look for, how to assess patients, how to look at things a little bit different than most. And I think your assessment skills are the most unique and innate part of what you do. It's important that everyone be educated on what oncology care is, whether it's preventative measures or if you get cancer or when you have cancer. It's always hard to discern where to go, what to do. And having a care coach or someone to be able to guide you is really important. When you think of the real key points of our program, it's one, having an oncology nurse to talk to. Number two, it's making sure that you have access to care. So it's putting all those things out there and making sure that we're touching all those points to give the patient a good picture of what's happening.
Our job in the marketplace is to maintain or enhance the current value proposition as it stands for both our client, who we're ultimately beholden to, the plan sponsor, as well as their membership. The main differentiating factor with SEM is our expertise. We are very detail oriented. We're always looking to innovate in an appropriate way, and we're looking to not be reactive to a market, but proactive and help drive the change in the market.
To learn more about how specialty care management can help with high-cost claims, visit their website, specialtycm.com, or watch this segment again on InsideTheBlueprint.com. In order to build the toughest machines in the market, they use American steel. Steel that's cut with laser precision and fabricated by a welder who is dedicated to doing their best. But before the steel came the desire.
We began November 1, 2013, from very humble beginnings. We had 38 employees. We were just trying to figure out a way to produce a first-class product that was that would make its way into the marketplace.
You know, the demand was unbelievable. Our suppliers could not keep up. The tank companies couldn't keep up. We was selling a lot more machines than they could produce. So we was unreal excited about the launch of the new product.
For Intimidator Inc. owners Robert and Becky Foster, it's not just a company, it's a way of life. They pursue opportunities to design, manufacture, and market products that improve the lives of others.
The first product was the Intimidator UTVs. It was a very young product at that time that Robert Foster had invented, and they were actually building that product. It was in a little bit later, it was in the year 2016, we actually introduced a new to the market, an exciting zero-turn lawnmower that's called the Spartan, and began our production in 2016, and it is just propelled, and it's just grown explosively during that time. In fact, we're the fastest growing zero-turn producer of zero-turn lawnmowers in history. So we're excited about that. We're excited about continuing the growth and keeping moving.
It's Robert's relentless pursuit of perfection that inspired the company to build a brand new production facility that has nearly 5 acres under roof. It houses state-of-the-art equipment with room to grow. All of this, along with its nearly 300 employees, can be found in Batesville, Arkansas.
Intimidator and Spartan and Bad Dog Accessories, we had the latest of all technology. When you look at a lot of companies that's 40 and 50 years old, a lot of stuff they outsource, we do everything in-house. So we laser cut, form, break, weld, paint, assemble. So we literally can design something where it would take normally 3 years to do. We can have it done in 2.5 months.
Take our Spartan mower, there are a number of advantages that we have that individually causes it to stand out. One is the thickness of the metal. We use 7-gauge metal for all of our decks, guarantee it for life.
The ride technology, we believe that we have a leading, industry-leading softness in the ride that we have on our mowers through the technology that we have implemented there. Our hill climbing ability, we have sold a number of mowers during the demonstration because of the ability of our zero-turn mower to stand and to mow on an incline.
So what makes Spartan Mowers unique is our innovative approach to manufacturing. We're able to control our costs much better than most other manufacturers. Additionally, our owners, when they purchase Spartan Mowers, they'll be given the opportunity to utilize radial tires. We're the first to market with radial tires. Additionally, we've got our start-stop console and our homegrown suspension system that incorporates both the seat and the rear tire assemblies.
They believe in hard work and second chances. These, among other core values, have proven to be successful as they manage several brands under the Intimidator Inc. umbrella. The two major brands include Intimidator UTVs and Spartan Mowers. The GC in Intimidator's GC1K stands for Game Changer, and that's just what it's done. Its beefy frame and premium components offer a sturdy vehicle ready to tackle any project or terrain.
Primarily, our focus right now is on U.S. growth, and there's plenty of opportunity there for that. For the next few years, we've already begun to supply some products to selected locations on an international basis. We will continue that, but that will be more of a controlled growth as we select markets that make sense for us to be a part of.
We are looking forward to servicing our dealers, to knowing exactly what our dealers need to make their business successful, because we're only successful when our dealers are successful.
For our company, when we look at stuff done by the seconds. We just redesigned a facility that was one of our newer facilities. We just redesigned it because we was at 42% weld time, and now we've got it to 72% weld on time. The more efficient we can get as a company, the more lean we can get, the better product that we can give the customer for a better price.
It's obvious that their success doesn't just come from dominance on the technical side, but from a firm foundation built on core values. Dyno Nobel is a global leader in the commercial explosives industry with some of the most highly trained blasters. They are the only dynamite manufacturer in North America, and they manufacture over 54 million pounds of packaged explosives and have more than 1.2 million tons of ammonium nitrate capacity.
So Dyno Nobel's history actually dates back to the 1860s, and what I would really describe as Alfred Nobel's quest to the invention of dynamite by him, as well as the blasting cap. It also made him very successful at business, made him very wealthy, and he used the vast majority of that wealth to then establish the Nobel Foundation, which has given rise to the Nobel Prizes as we know them today.
It was actually a really large innovation for the mining industry because it allowed blasting of rock material in a safer manner. Through the years, Dyno Nobel has been involved with almost all of the major technical innovations in blasting history.
Dyno Nobel provides a full range of reliable explosives products from manufacturing plants around the world and blasting services from a distribution network unmatched in the industry.
The best thing about our technology is actually our people. So we can have a great range of products, but without the best people applying them, that doesn't really mean much. And so I think for me, the thing that gives me the greatest confidence in being able to meet our customers' needs is the team we have that are going to actually service them and use our technology the right way.
Our differential energy technology is unique to Dyno Nobel. It targets and controls the explosive's energy profile where it is needed in each blast hole and is exclusive to Dyno Nobel.
Every mine and every customer has a different need, and so we have the unique ability to put the energy where it's needed and actually take energy out of where it's not. And that, number one, saves the customer money, but more importantly, gives you the best possible blast outcome.
When we pair that with our latest generation of electronic detonators, we have an offering that's unsurpassed in the market, and we want to deploy that to our customers where they need it the most.
Dyno Nobel is committed to developing and bringing new practical innovations. It improves safety, increases productivity, has less environmental impact, and lowers operation costs by up to 30%.
Safety is truly our #1 priority at Dyno Nobel. We don't do anything until we look after safety first, and that means whether it's in our plants or at our sites or at the customer sites.
We are constantly innovating and finding ways that will lessen the impacts of our products on the environment.
We have to control our blast designs to make sure that we're not causing any harm to the neighbors or the environment around us.
We will not do anything unless we are comfortable we can do it safely.
Dyno Nobel has a compromise with their customers across the industries they serve.
My relationship with Dyno started about 31 years ago. They've shot 90% of everything that we've excavated here, which is millions of tons of material. We actually have 4 open mines now that they do all the drilling and blasting.
Drilling is a very important part of what we do. Without drilling, we wouldn't have anywhere to put the explosives. We can take information from that drill, how hard it is to drill and what depth we hit really hard rock, and we can tailor the blast design with our differential energy technology to make sure the blast does what it needs to do.
Dyno Nobel plays a critical role in releasing the world's natural resources to build the infrastructure and generate the energy needed to live in a modern world.
The future of Dyno Nobel is really based around our people. And so I think we really have the best people in the industry, and as we continue to develop our product technology, I see that taking our business forward. It's also our partnership with our customers that are going to allow them to grow and us to grow with them. And that's how I see the future of the business, and technology really underpins a large part of that.
Of course, Alfred Nobel's legacy was investing in solutions to help customers, and that's something that the company has continued for the last 180 years, is innovating to make blasting more productive and safer for our customers, and certainly that's what we plan on doing for the next 180 years as we continue.
Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit InsideTheBlueprint.com.